Okay, listen. Today's episode is a super lighthearted, fun one, but you need to have humor in your marriage, so go ahead and watch it.
Ashtray doesn't want to record today. We need you to help us settle a debate. It has nothing to do with me eating a cinnamon roll in one bite.
Let us know what you thought about that.
My teeth still hurt.
Did that shock you or not at all?
I think my joke after was the funnier part. I rewatched that today. But she is upset that we share a pillow at night.
Yes, he invades my space and he puts his head on my pillow. And before we even got here, he told the other two people in this room that, guys, we have the same pillow. We share a pillow.
We have a pillow.
We don't willfully share a pillow. Did you hear me? We do not willfully.
We do, actually.
I do not willfully share this pillow. Okay. His head is right here on my pillow.
How else am I supposed to cuddle somebody if I'm not close to them?
Get your own pillow.
It's our pillow, and my head's on it every night.
It is, unfortunately. And I try to move around, and he's like, get your hair out of my face.
Yeah, she put her stupid little hairs in my mouth.
Don't put your face or your head on my pillow.
I won't cuddle you, and then we won't even be married, basically.
Anyway. Cuddling's the base of
it's part
answer
of it.
Solved, guys.
Answer
we don't
solved.
We don't need to.
You solved an answer.
I hate you. Leave me alone. Don't talk to me anymore. The problem to marriage solved. Your question answered. What's the key to a foundational and thriving marriage?
Humor.
Cuddling.
No, I thought we were going to talk about the topic. I thought you were going to segue into the topic. Well, the topic is humor. And I think it's super important. Research, two little pieces of research I thought was cool. Couples who laugh together are 30% more likely to stay together long term. So, hey, if you want to marry a fighting chance, add an extra 30%, laugh together. And on eHarmony, I don't even know if people use that. I think they use like Facebook dating now. 76% of people considered a sense of humor as being critical for their partner. Yeah, people use like Facebook dating now or Snapchat, bro. If someone tries to hit you up on Snapchat, it's not gonna be good, dog.
Yeah.
Ladies, if he hits you up on Snapchat, he hitting up 50 other girls.
Oh my gosh! First of all,
it's the south side of social media. Get off there. You're not gonna find a grown man who wants to take care of you sliding into Snapchat. Yeah, you might find a child, but not a grown man.
No, it's important. You need to have fun. There needs to be humor. Learn how to laugh at each other. You know?
Yeah. Look, in your marriage, it's gonna build a great connection, and I think that's a huge part that people lack often. And even, you're in the mundane, you're in the, I'm going to work, I'm doing this, I'm driving the kids here, I'm driving this here. Like, it can just be like you are going through the motions.
Yeah.
But if you have some inside jokes, you got some things to laugh about, well, now you have some inside jokes. And you can break up the day with a laugh. You can build a deeper connection. You can look at them across the room and you just both know what the other person is. They're saying everything with their eyes. Like, it's important for laughter to build greater connection. And I don't know about you, but having a greater connection with my spouse is very important. It's a great foundation for the rest of it.
It's true. Proverbs 17:22, it says, a joyful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones.
Yes.
And I think that this is just such a show. This is for anyone, right? But even for within marriage, you want a joyful heart, you want a joyful marriage, you want to have joy in your marriage. One of the greatest and easiest ways to get that is to be able to laugh together, have fun together. Yeah. Let there be humor in your marriage. Don't be so uptight all the time.
Yeah, and no one wants to be married to a miserable cuss.
Right. Like, laugh about things. joke, like
walk around like you stubbed your toe all day.
Yeah, nobody
wants
wants to be around misery.
You're not going to have friends, let alone a spouse that wants to be around you.
Right. Like, you need to be able to laugh.
Honestly, like, ladies, if your husband is never home, maybe it's because you're miserable.
That is.
I'm just throwing a shot right there.
And if you can genuinely say that you're not, then maybe watch a different episode.
Yeah, honestly, that would be a good episode.
But
reasons your husband avoids the house.
Yeah, but that is a huge one. I mean, nobody wants to be around anyone who's miserable and negative and can't laugh and is like a stick in the mud. Nobody wants that.
YOLO, dog. Just kidding. That's crazy. It's so cringy. But seriously, like, we get one shot at this life. There's no reason for you to be just a miserable cuss.
Yeah.
To walk around angry, mad.
Yeah.
All that. Like, why? You get to live life one time and you choose to live it angry.
Yeah.
Well, you don't know what happened. It doesn't matter. Like, just choose joy. Choose to have a joyful heart. Right. At least you still have breath in your lungs. Well, you don't know what I'm going. You don't know what the third person down the room just went through. Like, you can have joy in your heart. There's no reason for you to be miserable all the time. And this is mostly Christians watching. So here's the other piece we could jump in on this. If you're a Christian and you don't have joy in your heart, you forgot about the cross. Like, Christians should be the happiest people in the world. And we find them all the time where it's just like miserable, angry, upset. Like, bro, did you forget that you're saved?
Right.
Did you forget there's a Savior that died for you? And I agree. I think joy is a huge attraction piece.
Right.
It's like an age-old like adage. It's like the funny guy wins the girl.
It's true.
Is that why I won?
You're funny.
I'm just kidding.
I'm the funny one in this relationship. Right?
Something
Just
like
admit
that.
it. It's okay to admit.
You're funny.
It's actually pretty cool because, I mean, go do your research on it, but laughter, they've scientifically proven that it is a sense of healing. It's a sense of, like, when you're going through a stressful situation, or the easiest way to switch your emotions over is laughter, is being able to laugh at things. It actually brings healing to your emotional state. And, if you can laugh with your spouse, like genuinely laugh, not that like fake laugh, but like a real laugh together, because you're choosing to have fun together. It's actual healing.
Yeah. Well, if you think about it too, it's like stress normally just causes more conflict.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, how do you combat stress? Laugh. Be lighthearted. What's crazy too? Like, laughing, it lowers your cortisol levels. And with lower cortisol levels, you're intrinsically more relaxed. Which is great. So, like, laugh. If you're stressed, you know what a great response is? To laugh.
Yeah, I mean, think about the last time you laughed so hard that your face hurt, your stomach muscles hurt, like you couldn't breathe. But I always think about how I feel after that, and it truly is physically. You feel this like calmness, you feel this like, I feel good. That felt good to laugh that hard. It felt good to, relax and enjoy the moments of life. So it's not just something we say to do. It actually has physical and emotional and mental characteristics, benefits to life.
Yeah, I think another thing it does is it helps resolve conflict sometimes. If you're walking around on eggshells all the time, and things are
it's the worst.
Just like really tense all the time, just bring a little laughter into it. Well, I'm just sick of their attitude. Well, change their attitude.
Yeah.
Don't just get sick of it and then now you're stressed and you're upset too. Like, be a leader and change the atmosphere around you. You're not going to change the atmosphere by now also being miserable. It's not like they cancel each other out. No.
Right.
Misery just creates more misery. So if it's not going well, one of the best things you can do is to divert it, change the course. We've talked about before, like, hey, just show up at home sometimes with flowers. Break it up. If it's stressful at home and things are weird and awkward, and it's like walking on night, like, bring home some flowers, make a joke, do something that's funny, bring joy with you where you go, and that will really help.
And I think
alleviate conflict.
Yeah. I think another way is, show interest in what the other person is talking about. I think this is a choice, right? Because we know everything that we talk about, we might probably don't have a ton of interest in most, some of the things, right? So like,
I do not care about Ulta.
Right. And sometimes he talks about stuff at the gym that on any normal day, I don't really care.
Who else am I going to tell that I hit a PR?
I don't really care. Right?
I don't post about it on my stories.
But
you want to know why I don't post about it on my stories? Because every guy I've seen like post about it on their stories ends up cheating on their wife.
You're secure and confident.
I'm not going to do it. It's not going to be me.
What? Because you have security in who you are and confidence in who you are, and
it's like just
you don't need to
a telltale sign. It's like, man, I don't know. Not every single one.
That's
a bad qualifying statement, but a lot of guys.
But a lot of them, yeah.
Not gonna be this.
No,
guy.
But I do think that it's important. I know that that's something you are excited to tell me. So it's my job, because I care about you and love you and I want to have a good relationship with you, to, show interest, ask questions, be engaged in what you're talking about.
I ran 15 miles an hour the other day.
That's crazy.
I ran.
With those little brick feet.
That's actually, dude, this is embarrassing. One of the gym workers came like up from the basement, and she's like, "What is happening up here? I thought you fell."
Oh,
at the
my
old gym,
gosh.
there was a balcony, and on the balcony, like, that's where all the cardio equipment was. People would like walk out from underneath and look up, like, "What is happening up there?"
Guys, he's heavy-footed.
But I'll run you over. Don't let me get speed up.
If you ever see him play kickball or baseball or any of those things, you'll see his takeoff is.
I will beat.
But then he goes.
On a foot race. I will beat you in a foot race on pure will.
With his brick feet.
15 miles an hour.
Anyway.
And I haven't sprinted in a long time. And those little curved treadmills, they're scary. But I'm figuring it out. I'm going to get fast. I'm going to race Tyreek Hill.
Wow.
I'm going to race Tyreek.
That's crazy.
It's on, baby. He can run like 9 miles an hour faster than me already. I got some work to do.
But seriously, like, you have to learn how to just be easygoing. Like, you really do. You have to not take every moment of your life so serious that you can't have fun, or that you can't laugh, or that, and this is the thing, like,
Just walk around mad, bro.
Or if, like, you like to joke around, well, learn how to take the jokes.
Yeah, that's true.
There's nothing wrong with that. Is like, I don't know. I think roasting each other sometimes is funny, and it can be fun to do, and you can laugh about it together.
Gotta be careful. Sometimes you gotta.
Are you like trying to bring
right.
up the like we listen and we don't judge thing?
No, you gotta be careful.
Well, I'm not saying you purposely attack them and then laugh at them about it.
Look, I'm not really good at humor because often I'm just mean. Like, I don't help on YGC because I'm not funny. I'm mean. It's like I'm supposed to be a man of God. I can't be mean.
Right.
So here we are.
Right.
Also, humor totally keeps the spark alive.
It does.
Like you got to mix it up, man.
Yep.
It keeps the spark alive, which is very, very important.
I don't know. I mean, even think about over your life. Like, I think some of the people that I was the closest to were people that I know that if I'm around them, I'm going to have so much fun laughing with this person. That was like, for myself, most people that I remember having good friendships with, that was one of the main key components in it, being friends. Like, I know of people right now in my life that I know that every time I get around them, there's going to be humor and it's going to be a good time because we're going to laugh.
Dude, I go around certain
and it's going to be good.
Just because I know they laugh at everything.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want to laugh today.
I feel like laughing. I want to, it's funny. Stuff that's funny.
They're easy target. I can get them to laugh at anything. So I can feel like $1 million.
That's crazy. I need a confidence boost today. I'm going to go around this person.
But I think you just need to be really intentional about humor. Look, sometimes bad things happen in your life. To carry them the rest of your life as a marker is silly. You really do need to learn how to have humor in this life. Humor is attractive. Humor, she quoted the verse earlier, it is like medicine to your soul. Humor will build memories. Humor will help go through conflict and hard moments. You need humor as a part of your marriage.
Yeah.
Really a part of like most of your relationships. There needs to be a level of humor to break up the monotony of what's happening.
Absolutely.
It's important.
And, everyone has different humor. Everybody has different styles of humor. Some have dry, some just like really dumb things. And I don't know, if you know somebody's going to think something's funny, like on your reels, send it to your spouse. If it's not funny to you, but they're going to think it's hilarious, send it to them. Watch it with them. Like, go out of your way to make things funny and fun, right? And make light of, if you get in an argument, find a way to make it funny. I actually always think of this. So Corinne and Antonio, so his sister Corinne.
She's a special girl.
Their old house, they lived in West Elmira, and they lived near this street, and the street was called Gould. And it was really funny because they were both driving home one day, and she had told us that she couldn't wait to tell us because it was so funny. She's like, we had gotten into this big, long fight on the way home. Ugh. We both were arguing with each other. And then we just stopped talking. And then we were about to turn down our street, and they turned down Gould Street. And she looked at Antonio and burst out laughing. And she's like, are you Gould now? And they both just started laughing because it was so stupid and so perfect for the moment. But that instantly resolved the issue that they were in, because they both laughed at the dumb sign and how the wordplay on it. You know what? I'm going to sit over here. I told them, come over here. I told them that, come here.
Dog.
Come here.
You're little.
Come here.
I'm not your puppy.
I'll just come over here. I told them that we should do the podcast like this. I want to be in his ankle.
What are you doing?
He's not even trying. You're rude right now.
What are you doing?
You want to challenge me and tell you to stop?
What the? Anyway. We are on camera.
Anyway, but it was made light of a funny situation, and they were able to enjoy the rest of their night and not talk.
Yeah. And look, you didn't get married to be miserable.
Right.
Have fun in life.
Yeah.
Please. Make your life a good one where you can look back and actually say you enjoyed yourself and you had a good time.
Yeah.
Stop. This is a public podcast. This is not some weird subscriber podcast. This is a public one. Don't touch me like that. Anyway, Trey just adjusted that whole thing so we could say we're done. Well,
yeah, he's the one who's moving. I tried. I said we should sit right next to each other.
All right, look, honestly, my lower back is really stiff because I was squatting today. So I got stiff lower back. So I've been trying to move around.
Wow. There we are.
It was a little tight.
So yeah.
So I'm old.
Learn to laugh and have humor in your marriage. That's like a major ingredient to success.
Yes, please.
Have fun together.
Okay. Look, we love you guys. Share this with a friend who's miserable. Let them know they need to watch this.
Yeah.
Also, YouTube's going to suggest another video that they think you should watch. You should watch it.
You should.
And then the next one, and the next one, and the next one, and the next one. Amen. Bye.